Hey everyone, Tony here, Psych'd on Baseball Cards. Hope everybody's doing well and hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. And today I'm going to show some cards from my 65 set. Um, let's see, after these cards, I will have 20 more to pick up. It's getting a little more difficult to find cards in the condition that I want them in. So it might take me a while to get these next 20. I've been looking, but not finding anything. So anyway, did find five. I've been sitting on these for a little while, and it's time to show them. So let, let me show. Hang on, I'm turning around the camera and show you what I got. Okay, first up, we have Philadelphia's team card. Manager Gene Monk. Uh, Ballpark was Conner Mack Stadium. Attendance for the year was 1,166,376. All that information I'm sure you all want. Phillies finished sixth that year. They were 85, 76, and 1. Yeah, you heard that right. 1. They played an 18-inning 0-0 tie on October 2nd against the Mets. So that's the one. I'd never heard of a tie in baseball. But anyway, that's what they did. And there's the back of the card if you want to take a look at that. And next up, we have Larry Miller. Larry played 3 seasons, 1 with the Dodgers and 2 with the Mets. He pitched in 48 games. 20 of those were starts. In 65 with the Mets, he was 1-4 with a 5.02 ERA. His career record was 5 wins and 14 losses with a 4.71 ERA and 93 strikeouts. After the 66 season, he spent 3 years in AAA. Then he went back to school to get his master's degree in engineering and worked 30 plus years as a management consultant on major construction projects. There's the back there. Next up, we have, for the Twins, Jerry Vosnow. Jerry, left-handed pitcher. He only pitched in 36 games over 2-year seasons from 64 and 65, all in relief for the Twins. His first season in the Cleveland farm system, he pitched a no-hitter. He won 3 games and lost 4 with 2 saves and a 5.65 ERA with 44 strikeouts. And then we have Ray Washburn. Ray played 10 seasons. The Cardinals had very high hopes for Washburn, but he developed shoulder problems in 63, which affected him throughout his career. In 65, he was 9-11 with a 3.62 ERA. A couple of career highlights for Ray. In 68 was his best season as he posted a 14-8 record with a 2.26 ERA. And on September 18th, he no-hit the Giants the day after Gaylord Perry had no-hit the Cardinals. It was the first time in Major League history that consecutive no-hitters had been tossed in the same ballpark. In the bottom of the ninth, he retired Ron Hunt and Mays on groundouts, and McCovey flew out to center field. It was one of 2 outs that left the infield that day for the Giants. He started Game 3 in the 1968 World Series in Detroit. He got the win in a 7-3 game. After his playing days, he taught and managed the Seattle Rainiers, single A for 1 season, then accepted a teaching position at Bellevue College as he went back to school nights to get his master's degree in education administration. Eventually, he became chairman of the Department of Physical Education and the athletic director at Bellevue College and coached the baseball team for 12 years. He was a career 72 and 64 with a 3.53 ERA and 700 strikeouts. And last but not least, we have Tom Tresh for the New York Yankees. Tom played for 9 seasons from 1961 through 69. 8.5 of those were with the New York Yankees. The half season was with Detroit. His father, Mike Tresh, was a major league catcher with the Chicago White Sox for 11 seasons and one with Cleveland in 49. Tom says, I just can't remember the time when I didn't have a baseball in my hand. My folks have movies taken when I was 2 years old, which show me throwing a ball around our apartment in Chicago. He was the International League's Rookie of the Year at Richmond as a shortstop. He hit .315 and drove in 42 runs and led the team in hits with 176 and 23 doubles, which earned him a call-up to the Yankees at the end of the season, making his big league debut as a pinch runner on September 3rd, 1961. Media and fans began comparing the switch-hitting Tresh with Mickey Mantle, but Tresh shrugged off the comparison, stating, I always tried to be the best ball player I could be. I never tried to be another Mickey Mantle. I never felt any pressure like that. Going into the 62 season, Tresh became the Yankees shortstop when Tony Kubek's National Guard unit called him up for active duty. Second baseman Bobby Richardson took the Tresh under his wing, and together they became a formidable double play combo for the Yankees. In 62, he was an all-star and split shortstop duties with Luis Aparicio. In one of his 2 at-bats, Tresh hit an RBI double. Kubek National Guard unit. Kubek was released from his National Guard unit early, and the Yankees made the decision to move Tresh to left field because of his defense and hitting over the other veterans. Mickey Mantle stated, I don't think anybody has to worry about Tom. I've played alongside a lot of left fielders, and Tresh rates as the best one. In Game 5 of the 62 World Series, Tresh broke a 2-2 tie with a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 8th inning off San Francisco Giants' Jack Sanford, who I spotlighted in my last 65 video. The 5-3 Yankees won. The 5-3 Yankee win gave them a 3-2 series lead. He replaced Mantle in center field in 63 when Mickey broke his foot in June and was out for 2 months. In the 64 game 5 World Series, he hit a 9th inning 2-run homer to tie the game in the bottom of the 9th. In 66, the Red Sox had contemplated trading their star left fielder, Carl Yastrzemski, to the Yankees for Tresh, even up. Over their first 5 seasons, Tresh had out-homered and outscored Yaz. At spring training in 67, he hurt his knee. It was diagnosed as a sprain, and 2 weeks later, a loose cartilage. The Yankees had him play through it. He stated years later it was a bad decision by the Yankees. He hurt his knee 5 more times that season before finally having surgery after the season. He wasn't the same player after that, and in June of 69 he requested a trade to his hometown of Detroit and retired the next season. He bought a Kentucky Fried Chicken that was struggling, turned it around, and later sold it for a nice profit. He then was hired by his alma mater, Central Michigan, as an administrator in the business school's alumni placement offices and was an assistant baseball coach there for 14 years. He stated it was one of those jobs where I could help the kids and do a little recruiting, but it left me with time to travel to card shows, come back for baseball events, and enjoy some free time. There's no question that playing with the Yankees gave me identification in later life that really helped me in a lot of ways. He was a career .245 hitter. He had 153 home runs and 530 RBI. All right, so there you go. My 65 cards, 20 more to go, and I've been buying up a lot of cards for my Oakland A's team sets to fill in some holes I have in there. So I'll be showing those probably next video, and hope everybody has a great rest of the weekend. And until next time, take care.